Always open! It's 2020.
What?
Why?
It is 2020.
2020 vision, baby.
Officially.
We have 2020 vision now?
We do. We're in the future.
Do we have it now, or does it apply now? What?
We know what happened yesterday.
All right, this is fucking me up. I'm your host, Barbara Dunkelman, and we got some beautiful faces joining us today, starting with
Hello.
here.
Wow.
Camera 6, I'm Cole.
Hi, Cole.
I'm Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
And then
And it's me. And in 2020, I become a prepubescent boy. Hello. Welcome to puberty.
Meryl's voice is
no.
extra sexy.
I've been sick for about a week now. I got sick right after Christmas because my very, very adorable but very, very evil niece got me sick. And then we went to Nebraska for about a week to visit my girlfriend's family. And I...
Scrooge never painted out Molly's name.
Hello.
What is that?
I don't know.
started playing Christmas Carol. What?
Scrooge never lived.
Yeah,
I don't have anything open on my phone.
we didn't introduce Scrooge.
I shit you not. That happened to me like a week ago. I don't know what's
same
happening.
sound.
No. That would be a haunting.
Yeah.
I am
No, mine was probably just some, like weird anime
terrified.
shit.
Okay.
Look, watch it.
I don't know where that just came
There's
from.
Too much power.
There is too much power. We were just talking about these. But yes, I got sick and I'm still sick and I'm trying to get better. So welcome.
I
sorry
like your
for-
voice like this.
Yeah,
Do you?
I'm about it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cole, you're here.
I'm here. This is my first time.
First time. We're breaking the always open seal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second.
Like-
How's that
seal.
cherry
Nope.
popping
Second seal.
feeling?
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Feels so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're no stranger to the podcasting.
Here, it's been.
No.
I've been here 3 times.
You've been here 3 times.
We had you, the first episode you ever did was our first live episode we did with Jessica.
That's right.
She was
yeah.
here.
That was fun.
Where she ate
fun.
ants.
Yep.
Yeah.
She ate ants?
She said she did because we all took a shot and
There was ants in the shot?
Well, she said there's ants in mine because it burned so badly for
Yeah.
her. But the rest of us, it was fine.
Oh.
We were all
I-
like, this is delicious.
No,
I thought it was like one of those tequila type, like there's the worm
like
in
the-
it, and like
yeah.
sometimes you gotta eat the
Mezcal.
ants.
No, I think she actually. I think she drank ants.
Maybe she did.
I think they got in because they enjoyed the sweet stuff.
I'd seen that there was like a cocktail, like one of my friends in Japan like has a cocktail where there's a bunch of fire ants in it.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm sure it exists, but I'm saying no.
You're saying okay.
No, I don't live in Fear Factor. That show's done. I'm not gonna drink ants.
Why not?
Is
protein.
Do you drink them? Is that the point?
Yeah, you don't chew them.
Also, if you see us swatting at the air.
Yeah, there's a.
We're practicing
fly.
kung fu.
Yeah.
As people would know, we did film the RT podcast yesterday, which when we're putting this out, that would have been last week. But there was a fucking fly on the set the whole time. Get it, Mariel.
Oh.
With
shit.
the shoe, with the boot.
I feel like
God damn it! I
was
totally
close.
missed it. Oh, he settled again.
Is it on me?
Nope. It was on you.
Oh, he's
Don't take
behind
me.
you, Carrie. He's behind you.
Don't
right
take
now.
Don't
me.
move. Oh, God damn it, Carrie, you moved.
I moved.
You know what? I'll
I got
figure
this is
scared.
going to be the 5th guest on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the
Fifth
fly's
best fly.
name?
Cole 2.
Cold
Two.
to you.
Hey, baby. What's up?
It went right to you. I said that. Don't
yeah,
land on the nice
anyway.
plants.
You guys do a show together as well with a couple other people.
Yes, we do fan service.
Together.
Rooster Teeth's official anime podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
We
talked
hold
about
hands the entire time.
It used to not. It's is it audio only or are we still doing video?
We're still doing video. We're actually on YouTube now as well,
Perfect.
on the Rooster Teeth animation channel.
Beautiful.
so people didn't know
Yo.
we're back.
Yeah,
We're back.
We didn't know we're back sometimes.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we took a couple breaks over Christmas and New Year's, but we're back now, and yeah, every Wednesday for the RT site and every Thursday for YouTube, and then sometime in between that it comes out on audio.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So Spotify,
Yeah.
wherever you
It's
get
nice.
And
your
that is
podcasts.
the RT
Great
animation
show.
channel on YouTube. So check them out.
Yeah.
If you like, especially if you like anime, what are you doing not
Yeah.
listening to it?
We're here.
What are you doing?
Stop watching this show and go watch that show.
Hey,
and then
well,
come back.
Watch both.
Yeah.
Put them both on at the same time.
Yeah.
Get your Apple Watches.
Yeah, sync them up.
Yeah.
With Apple Watches, sync them up.
We were just talking about Apple Watches right before we started recording the show.
So
Yeah.
this is not a sponsored episode, but we are all.
Series 5?
I say not millennials, but we're Gen. Are we a Gen X?
morphin' time.
Gen-
We're millennials.
We're millennials. That's right. We're millennials.
I feel like we're Power Rangers with these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should all like sync them up together and the same thing. Hey, what's everybody's heart rate right now?
Oh,
You
I
have
gotta
yours
get
automatically.
I have
Mine-
to just check it all the time.
Mine is, I have a
see.
pretty high resting heart rate.
Yeah.
And that's,
Me too, but it's my meds.
Oh, goodness, where is it?
mine is just, I think, my lack of cardio.
Oh, that's fair. I'm at 88
Well,
right now.
well, I guess
I'm also at 88.
It's telling me to take a
79, baby.
Tell me, take a breath right now, dude.
You're dying.
Do you have your set for the you gotta feel that in and out constantly?
Yeah.
We had a producer, Brian. He was the art producer for a while on the show, and he used to like when we'd be doing like art rounds of notes for like the art team, he would just like all of a sudden like look at his wrist and be like, "It's a 105, huh?" And then like go back to I was like, "Are you trying to tell me to like give fewer?"
Yeah.
Loki, you're stressing me out.
Yeah.
My,
he was fine.
Whenever we went to go see Avengers Endgame. No, not Endgame.
Infinity War.
I don't think Endgame has a question mark on it.
Endgame was the one that came out this year.
It's the newest one. Okay,
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Okay.
The Snap.
The
Yes.
prequel to Endgame.
Prequel. Yes.
That's what people call it.
Yeah.
My brother has an Apple Watch as well, and we were watching it, and he like it's when like everyone's just getting fucking zapped, you know? Like,
Yeah.
everyone's dying.
Yeah.
And he looks
Spoilers
over at me.
for
Well, it's,
3-year-old,
sorry.
2-year-old movie.
He looks over at me.
It's
and
okay,
he's
they're fine.
like, he's like pointing frantically at his watch. He's like, look, look, look. And I look over, and his watch it has this message that is just like, hey, like your heart rate has jumped too fast. Like,
Oh my God.
are you okay? Like, take a breath. Like, take a walk. What's going on? And he was like, look, because he was just like freaking the fuck out.
Wow, you had that much of a reaction to it.
We're calling you an ambulance right now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The medics are on their way.
Well, they do, like, they have, what is it, like fall notifications now?
Yeah.
So there was this like
life
story, there was this like story in the news about this guy who was like riding like a mountain bike or something, and he fell, and his watch detected like a hard fall,
Like a-
Oh, wow.
and called his emergency contact, which was his son, and it was like, hey, like your father's like watch has detected a hard fall, like have you heard from him? And then he like called the ambulance on.
Oh, shit.
and,
This
got him
probably
there, and
saved
they
his
were like,
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's a new life alert for teens.
Teen alert. Teen life alert. Teen alert.
Do you want to be cool and still
Yeah.
safe? Get an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
I'm assuming people can talk about it. Do you want to talk about why y'all have them?
Well, yeah. So Cole and I have brand new Apple Watches because we just celebrated our 5th year at Rooster Teeth.
Did.
Did it. 5 years?
Congratulations,
5 years,
guys.
yeah. So they did that in back in December at our holiday party.
Yeah.
And it was really nice.
That was
'cause
so much fun.
Yeah.
I loved that venue.
Oh, it was a really cool place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that. I want to say a couple weeks ago as well. We were reminiscing about our holiday party a couple of years ago, or maybe the year before, where it was just after the end of year all hands.
Oh,
where it was
yeah.
like, it's a Christmas sweater party from 5 to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
No,
like
plus
in the
ones.
hotel ballroom and stuff like that with
Yeah.
like some hors d'oeuvres.
I couldn't make it to that one.
Yeah, but then this year they really.
Yeah.
I also didn't make it to that one. It sounds like we didn't miss much, but this one was nice.
Well, I heard
Yeah.
they went on some adventure into another
Oh, yeah.
company's party, which sounded awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Blaine
But-
was one of those people.
yeah.
They, like, it was like some car insurance or something
Yeah,
like that
they
company.
crashed.
Ooh, I bet that.
And I think
that's
that-
ritzy.
Yeah.
But it's also like you could tell we don't belong in that group.
That's fair.
It's just us, like.
Look at my Apple Watch, guys.
Yeah, here's the pack of millennials going, Apple Watch?
Yeah.
Apple Watch?
So I do something really dumb because you know how you could customize your watch face. So most there's a lot of watch faces that have the hand dials instead of
Sure.
the digital. I could tell time, but sometimes it takes me a second.
Too. Oh, so much in common.
But sometimes it takes me a second, so I put the digital
Oh, I definitely.
time
Yeah.
Oh, I
at the
always do
top.
digital.
Who the fuck's got time to
No, but, like,
fucking read analog?
It's the analog clock, but one of the compartments I put the digital time.
Well, no, that's just, you're double checking.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like, oh yeah. No.
It's because this watch face has so many different options to like put stuff on your
complications.
home screen.
Yeah.
Which what is that?
This is my Bernie S rant about this. The Apple Watch, all those little things. I apologize to anybody who does not have an Apple Watch and doesn't give a shit about an Apple Watch right now. All of the little things you can add
The widgets.
to it,
Mm-hmm.
they're called complications.
Yeah, they already had a name. They were already widgets.
Yeah.
You didn't need to add a new name.
Yeah. It's
Especially
like-
one that's,
Apple.
Yeah.
They're Apple. They do everything like right. Why
Right.
would they call it like? It's like no, I don't want complications. No, but you do.
you want to you want this complication.
Is
yeah.
there a different meaning to complication
I didn't.
that we don't know about?
Is it complicated?
I think it's complicated, you guys.
I hate this. Why do you have to go and make things so
Yeah.
complicated?
Oh, Avril loves these watches.
Very, very Apple.
Avril.
We were just talking about it. I have like stripped all of that stuff off. Really, the only thing I have on mine is just pictures of my cat now.
But you do have a cat now. I'm so jealous.
Oh, man.
Are you going to get a cat?
No.
Oh.
I feel like I like cats. I would never want to own one.
Oh, it's,
Okay, listen, I was in that same camp.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I'm still not a cat person to this day. I
But-
like my fat cat.
Yes, that's the thing is that you will love your cat. Your
Yeah.
cat's better than everyone else's cats.
It has been so long since I've had one, and it reminded me about how, like, oh yeah, I just need to always have a cat.
And you got yours from Hannah, right?
Yeah, yeah. Hannah McCarthy, I'm sure she's talked about it when she's been here before, but like she fosters, and I got him. His name's Ash because he's like black and has like a little gray on him. He's
What was the
cute.
other name you were considering again? You told me at New York Comic Con, I think.
I was gonna call him Beans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a polydactyl, so he has like extra toes.
He has extra beans.
Yeah, so he has extra beans.
Yeah.
But I call him that. But his official name, his Christian name is Ash.
Well, of course. Yeah. The descent into I guess you said you've had like a cat before, but the descent for me into crazy cat lady really took no time at all.
Yeah.
And my cat now, like last night, we was kind of like our first day back home after like traveling for all the holidays and stuff. And I had ordered her an automatic pet like food feeder because this fat bitch will wake us up at like 3 a.m. and she'll nibble. She knows not to hurt me, but she'll like nibble on the extra skin of my elbow.
Oh yeah.
Your weenus.
He goes right here
Yeah,
all the time.
yeah, and she'll just like do like a light nibble to be like, hey, I'm hungry. And so this bitch, she poops in a robot litter box that I got from Bernie. And now she has a robot feeder. And at this point, I'm just like, I should just
She's
leave
living
her
a better life than all of us.
she has a smart house. She's a cat with a smart house
Yeah.
that like takes care of her every need.
Throw that litter box on a fucking Roomba and she can get some exercise.
Oh yeah.
Just shit while you run.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a shit.
Yeah.
Well, she's on a diet plan, so that's why we have her
Okay.
on a very specific diet. So we have to make sure she's eating at the right times and everything. because
Which is
she's
not
a
3
fat
a.m.
cat.
Did y'all get both your cats as kittens?
No. So
Okay.
my cat came with my girlfriend, basically.
Okay.
My girlfriend had a cat.
Yeah.
She moved in. The cat came with.
Yeah.
But we got a friend of ours gave us these pictures of her stickers of cashew.
So you're a cat lady officially.
I'm 100%. I have descended into madness. I'm 100% a cat lady. Like
Same. I'm a cat lady.
You're cat lady.
Yeah.
it's.
You don't have cats, right?
I
you
have
got
my own
Stink-
cat.
No, Peyton's cat was Stinky Cat. What was
Yeah,
what's
my
your
cat is Lupin the Furred.
Which is an
Because-
anime joke.
Which is it's a
course.
it's a
I guess,
history
yeah.
joke, a literature
It's
joke.
like-
I assumed
And a
you were
pun.
going.
I was
for-
100% going with anime.
Okay,
But
yeah.
no, it also went because he looks like a wolf.
That's fair. Yeah.
And so I was like, ooh, Lupin from Harry Potter looks the werewolf.
Something that was so interesting to me about you, Cole, is that every time there's an animal around, they gravitate towards you.
Oh, I love
He's
that.
like
yeah.
an animal whisperer.
We
Every single dog and cat.
I grew up on like a ranch type situation.
So
like,
you got that aura.
Yeah, it wasn't like a real ranch, but we had just like random animals from time to time.
Okay, you gotta explain that because usually if it's not like a real ranch, it's like
Well-
isn't that the place where that one Dr. Phil sends kids?
Oh, what?
What?
He sends kids to the ranch.
Oh no, Doctor,
yeah. Bad boy.
get away, Doctor!
Yeah.
I saw his house.
What?
Dr. Phil's house. They posted a listing. It's ridiculous.
Oh, okay. I thought like you
No.
went to the ranch house.
No,
His
but
house.
my ranch, we had ostriches.
That's what it was.
We had llamas.
Okay. Yes, llamas.
Llamas.
Damn.
Yes.
I
remember you
raised
talking
goats
about
for a
this.
little bit.
Yeah.
We had cows. My mom currently runs a horseback riding arena, and so like she has tenants who come and like they store their
Chows.
horses there, and then the
Chows?
current trainer
Yeah.
for her arena is the master of horses at Medieval Times up in Dallas.
Whoa, that's cool.
So, but yeah, just always grew up with animals. We always had no less than 3 dogs and cats.
Yeah, just like every single time there'd be a dog around.
I love
I'd be like
dogs.
trying to pet it and it'd just be like, eh, and then walk away and then Cole would show up and it would be like,
Look at him. He's so friendly.
Yeah.
I always keep treats in my pockets.
that's why.
I'll see the glow around him, right? Is that,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not just me.
He's a little
Stop
angel
it.
boy.
Stop
He's
it.
godly. This episode of Always Open is brought to you by Honey. You know that Honey is the free online shopping tool that automatically finds the best promo codes and applies them to your cart. And you know how great it feels to save. Honey is so easy to use. It's a free browser extension that scans the internet for coupon codes. Then, like magic, it automatically applies the best one to your cart at checkout. Honey will find you every coupon code, sale, or discount on over 30,000 stores. Mariel is always talking about Honey and how much she saves with them. She saved over $30 on Christmas gifts for her brother with Honey. Honey has found over 18 million members, over $2 billion in savings, and that could belong to you. Did you know that Honey supports over 30,000 stores online, including Macy's, Target, Sephora, Best Buy, and more, and they're adding more every day as well. Users love Honey, and that's why it has over 100,000 five-star reviews on the Google Chrome store. Using Honey feels pretty great. Think of it as a little daily victory. Plus, it's free to use and installs in just a few seconds. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/open. That's joinhoney.com/open. Thank you, honey. Go get to saving, honey. Well, let's get to know you a little more.
Uh-oh.
We have a game called Speed Dating. This is where we ask some rapid-fire questions to you.
Okay.
You just have to answer them. You could answer them at your leisure or quickly, depending on what you want.
I'll go as fast as I can.
Are we ready
Just
with
for all
our
of us?
time? This is just for Cole.
Just for
first,
Cole?
and then I'll
Good.
move on to you.
Good.
Thank you for asking. Some people.
I would have just shouted.
Some people, Elise Willems.
She was just excited.
Cool.
We're
All
all
right.
participating.
Mr. Cole, go. Do you clap when a plane lands?
No.
A billionaire
Insane.
falls in love with you and proposes marriage. You like them as a friend, but are neither in love or attracted to them. Would you accept?
Yes, give me that money.
Do you feel entertainers should be held accountable for jokes they made many years ago?
No.
Which is worse, someone who is always sad or someone who's always happy?
Someone who was sad.
Are you more your own biggest fan or your own toughest critic?
Critic.
Would you like to eventually become the oldest living person?
No. Never. Take me out now.
I'm ready to go.
This is a
There was a lot of okay, cool, airplane, yeah. And then you got to the comedy one. I was like, that's
Yeah.
like, all right, okay.
I was going to follow up on this
All
one.
right.
If it has to be one answer or the other,
Yes.
people
I
can
get it.
grow over time. I mean, I made a lot of
I agree.
stupid comments when I was in high school, like about stuff I was ignorant.
Yeah, I mean,
Didn't understand.
there's obviously limits,
Yeah.
but I agree with you. Of like,
Yeah, I think it's all contextual, right? Like
Yeah.
there are jokes and even like words and phrases that we used to use just in conversation that now is incredibly offensive.
Oh,
yeah.
And
And so like meanings behind things just change over time too.
And like, it's still like what you did was bad. What you said was bad. But as long as you're recognizing what you said was bad and are like
right.
yeah.
apologizing in the way that you're like, oh, I'm not going to repeat it. Like that's not who I am anymore.
But
But also like, especially with like comedians, it's such a hard job because like
you're supposed to always be cutting edge.
you're trying to cut at the cutting edge and you're trying to entertain people.
Yeah.
So as long as like you're like, oh, I'm trying, and then it's like, oh, I went too far.
Right.
Right.
And sometimes comedy is very
And sadly, sometimes it wasn't too far back then.
Right.
yeah.
Like sometimes like you were right on the line, and then now the line has rightfully moved back.
Sure.
To be more respectful to everyone, but it's like, well, that still exists forever.
Comedy's edgy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like why people find it so funny is there's like a lot of extremes in it.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I don't know if you guys watched Ricky Gervais's opening monologue
yeah.
from the
Yeah.
Golden Globes.
That was.
It was.
I didn't watch it. What did you say? He went in on Hollywood basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like very, I'm surprised people didn't like get really upset. Like he said some stuff where it's all true,
Yeah.
but it's also going after a very large group of people who are sitting right in front of you.
He threw decorum out the window.
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah.
we're just gonna say what this is, like this entire party.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
he
like
made-
Tim Cook's literally in the room and they're talking about Chinese sweat factories and stuff, and just the camera cuts over to Tim Cook and he's just like,
Yeah. And they made some joke about,
sorry, Tim Apple, excuse me.
Of the Apple fortune.
Yeah.
careful, people might
He's
that is
listening. He's
political.
listening. Watch out.
They were making some comments about, Ricky Gervais was making comments about how, like, this is not a place for your politics, essentially. Like, just come up, accept your fucking award, and sit back down,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Like, thank your God, thank
Yeah.
your family, or your agent.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck
get the
off.
fuck off the
Yeah.
stage, which was interesting.
That's interesting, especially some movies are about politics.
Yeah.
Like Parasite, how do you not talk about politics when the movie is like about capitalism?
Yeah. That movie is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I will say, I have a feeling he probably wasn't talking to them.
No.
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 But
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing was really weird because it really was like I thought it was, I don't know. I think it's good that he said all of those things because I think they all needed to be said. I don't know that any of it's gonna have any impact at all whatsoever.
Oh, right.
Like, it's just it almost felt, if you want to like get like Machiavellian with it, like it almost felt like they were like, oh yeah, let's just call ourselves out on TV, and then it'll sound like we got reprimanded, and then we can move on and not
Not deal with it.
address any issue.
Yeah.
I
Did
don't
he
know.
host? Was he the host?
I think
the
so,
whole
yeah.
time.
Yeah, and the whole bit was like, I'm never hosting again, so fuck it. I can say whatever
That's
I
my
want. I don't
fifth
care.
time hosting.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Make me host a sixth?
Yeah.
Do they never get people to host more than 5?
No, I think he just said he was
just
done.
like already he's hosted so much that he's
Yeah.
like, you're not gonna bring me back.
Well, I still remember the first one he hosted where it was very controversial.
Yeah.
And just like, well, I guess he's never coming back. And then did it another 4 years.
Yeah, and then of course, like, and then that's
because it's
the other
becomes
thing.
popular and people talk about it. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
edgy humor we were just talking about. Like
I mean, to be fair, I don't care about those awards
Yeah.
at all. That is the only reason I've been talking about them.
I care about the fashion. I like looking at the dresses that
That's
people
fair.
are wearing.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I go back to sleep. All right, Mr. Carey.
Uh-oh. All right, let's
you
do
got
it.
this.
You got this.
And
Breathe
go. Would you rather a partner who says I love you but doesn't seem to show it, or shows they love you but never says it?
Second.
Is a soulmate worth waiting for?
Yes.
Do you think humans have enough respect for Earth's other species?
No.
Are you an adventurous eater? Do you like to try new foods and cuisines?
No.
Which of the following character flaws would you be least tolerant of in a potential partner? Moodiness, dependency, jealousy, or apathy?
Apathy.
You guys are holding.
It was apathy or jealousy. I wasn't sure. Yeah.
God, those are all terrible.
Yeah.
Moodiness is difficult to deal with in
It
a
is.
partner because it's like, what are you going to be today?
Yeah.
Are we
It's,
gonna-
An Aquarius.
But that means that some days you get like the best.
yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
RNG.
It's like a
You're
roller
like,
coaster.
yeah, like
Yeah.
oh, okay, you're bad today, but it can only get better from here.
I feel like there needs to be some consistency.
Consistency. I mean, like
Unless the
you
consistency,
don't want to be stale, but consistency is nice.
Yeah.
unless the consistency is jealousy or
That's true. Yeah, I was jealousy and apathy are kind of like up there for me because it's like I want, it's good when your partner's invested in you too.
And
So it's
cares.
like so it's like, and then obviously like the jealousy is like the too far version of that. But I think the opposite can be pretty dangerous too. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're all
I think it's important that we all care about each other.
they're good to
Aw.
each other.
I think we need to take off our shoes, put them across the room, and then take somebody else's shoes, and then take them ourselves, and then wear
it's like
somebody
some
else's
kind of game where we
shoes.
all run across the room and pick up shoes.
Yeah, it's that
And then
classic
steal.
farm
And
game.
steal, oh, you steal whatever's
Yeah.
in them too.
Yeah. No, I think we
Put your keys in the
everybody would just benefit from just like
your wallet. You don't want to lose it.
Cool.
I think everybody would benefit from just like thinking about how their actions affect others more.
I agree.
Across the board.
I think that should be everyone's 2020 resolution.
Yes.
There it
Is
is.
just consider other people's feelings.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
And also maybe just like if someone's doing something that doesn't affect you or harm anything, don't worry about them.
Mind your business.
Move on.
Mind your business.
Go deal with your Apple Watch complications.
Because you said 2020, it reminded me of this headline that I saw recently that was just like people are trying to bring back emo trends for 2020 to make it the roaring 20s. Like
Okay. Yeah, no, fuck everything else we just said. That's great.
Yep.
I like that.
that's
Yeah.
my resolution. for
I saw
2020.
someone say that we had Hot Girl Summer and Thoughtum so that the Horan 20s could live.
Whoa.
I was like, fuck yes,
Hey,
the
we're
Horan
here.
20s.
I'm about it. Let's do it.
That sounds like the next TikTok trend.
So you'd rather have a partner that shows they love you instead of saying it?
Yeah,
or
I mean, I think both are important, but it's it's about the actions. I think more.
Absolutely.
Carrie, what's your love language?
I don't even know what that means.
So there are 5 love languages.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is basically it's how
I'm a Taurus.
you enjoy.
What's up, baby?
I think it's like ways that people show you love and how you respond to them, and like ways that you want to show love. I think I don't know if they're like 2 different things.
Yeah.
There's words of affirmation, so it's people being like,
I
"You're
love you.
handsome, I love you, you're talented, I support you."
I like these things.
There's physical.
Can I get that? Can I get that clip for later?
Every like thing
Yeah.
I
I like.
calls you.
Yeah.
There is physical
Physical touch.
which is what you think it is.
Wiener.
There's acts of service, which is one of my love languages, because that's like
Sure.
you take out the trash for me, or you vacuum my apartment, or
Yeah.
pick me up from the airport. Gift giving,
Okay.
which a lot of people see as like a love language.
That's me.
You like
that.
giving gifts
I
or
love
getting
giving,
gifts?
I love giving gifts.
Gifting.
I do
And
too.
So it's physical touch, words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time,
quality time.
and gift giving.
I think
Yeah.
I think I want to give gifts, but I want quality time.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Well, and that's very important. I think when you find someone that you're with and you understand how to, like, do that. Like my girlfriend and I were having a conversation the other day where I can't remember what it was, but she was just like, "Oh yeah, I need to get that thing," and I immediately got up and got it for her. And she was just like, "Well, you didn't have to do that." And I was like, "Yeah, but that's like what I do. Like, if you need something, I'm gonna get it for you.
Acts of service.
If I can do it, I'm gonna do it. And that's very much my love language, is just like doing things for other people.
Yeah.
And like I get so much satisfaction out of it. Like, another example was for Christmas, we got her parents, they just moved into a new house. We got them like a Google Home and like some smart bulbs. And so I spent like an hour and a half like troubleshooting and setting it up for them because it wasn't working. And then afterwards, I just felt so satisfied. And I was just like, because they're gonna like see that and they're gonna work. They're like gonna turn on their lights whenever their friends come over, and they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, like Anna's girlfriend did that for us, you know. And it's just like, for me, it's like, oh, that's what
You
I'm
would
gonna
be.
think
You would be an acts of service.
about. Oh, 100%, fully.
You know, I like all that stuff. I'm in a similar boat where I'm like, if somebody's like, oh, I could really use this thing, I'm just like, Amazon, cool, do that. I do that with friends. I do that with everybody. I don't know. I think I'm like, I don't know which one this falls into. It might be acts of service, I guess, unless it's the other way around, where like the thing that I appreciate the most is not needing to ask and just like somebody knowing me well enough that's like,
It's already done.
oh yeah, like I can help you with that, yeah.
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 That's very true. I think it also comes from a place of having a lot of responsibility and just like someone taking something off your plate so you don't have to think about it or worry about it.
That
And I think
always
we
goes
all
away.
kind of fall
Yeah.
into
Oh, yeah.
a little bit of that boat.
Yeah. But it's also hard. It's important too to like, and I think this goes beyond like relationship stuff too. It's like, it's knowing that like we've talked about this before. I'm trying to remember what it was on, but like, you know, I can get stressed out and Cole can get stressed out. Our stress is the same. It doesn't matter what we're doing. It doesn't matter like what our like job responsibilities are.
not
It
a
doesn't matter what's
competition.
going. It's not a competition. It's just like, oh, you're stressed or I'm stressed. You're stressed. You know, like, so it's like.
Well, all you have is your own perspective and your own experiences.
Exactly.
So whether or not someone is dealing with something worse or harder
Right.
has no effect on
Yeah.
you still feeling stressed about your own situation.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, yeah, if I had a broken hand and you had a broken arm, it wouldn't be like, well, my break is better than yours
Yeah.
or my break is worse. It's same with stress and like.
Well, I think a lot of
health.
people also feel guilty for feeling stressed or like having issues with mental health because, oh, my problems aren't as big as this other person's, and like I have no right feeling this way, and that should never cross your mind. You are your own person, and like if you feel stressed or anxious about something, that's like your right to feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not based on other people to compare.
Yeah.
No, I get that. You know, I got anxiety issues and I got stress issues and all that, and I like not the
I heard anxiety shoes. I was like,
anxiety issues. I need to
Hold
get-
on.
Those are
Put
them.
on the other
hold
side
on.
of the room.
Did I get those too?
I need to like not put these shoes up on camera because these are like 3 years old.
They're beautiful.
Sick. Minor trial.
Like not to counter it, but to like kind of like another side of what you're just talking about. I feel like a lot of times I will lean on the fact that it's like, oh, I know I've got anxiety issues or, you know, issues focusing or that kind of stuff. And like I'll lean on that stuff. And I think that's a big thing for me in 2020 is like, I need to take better care of myself, but I also need to, you know, take more responsibility for myself and also just be like, hey, I know I'm anxious about this thing. I just need to do it though. Like I need to not I get so paralyzed with fear and like,
Is it because you
overwhelmed.
feel like the outcome of something or like what is to come in the future is gonna be bad? Like you're building it up in your head in terms of like it failing, it not resulting in what you want it to be.
I think that's a big part of it is like, I would get so anxious about the outcome that I won't just like do the best that I can to make the good outcome.
Yeah.
You know?
Someone once told me a trick where they're like, if you're anxious about something, because anxiety always comes from something that happened in the past or something that is going to happen in the future. It's never about present right now. It's always about what is going to happen or what has happened. Someone once told me that the scenario you're making in your head is always going to be worse than what it is.
Right.
99.999% of the time. And like every time I get anxiety about something, I'm always like, I'm making it worse.
Yes.
I'm making it worse. I'm like creating this narrative for myself.
There's like a 1% chance it'll be this bad. It's probably going to be
gonna
down
be fine.
here. Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably going to be fine. 2020.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's the mantra for the year.
Fingers
It's
crossed.
Probably gonna be
2020.
fine.
Gonna fit,
Yeah.
I hope.
Don't look
hope.
at Twitter today.
It's probably gonna be fine. ... I hope.
Yeah. All right, Meryl. Let's do you.
Hit me.
And go. On average, do you think people of the world are too sexually repressed or not repressed enough or just about right?
Too sexually repressed.
Honestly, which do you do more of, read or watch television?
Watch television.
Do you enjoy it when someone uses refrigerated items or ice cubes on you during sex?
No.
Would you do something outrageous, stupid, or adventurous simply because it would make a good story to tell later?
Yes,
Are you ultimately responsible for your own happiness?
of course.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've really come to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
I had a very like spiritual couple episodes.
We have, especially
Whoa.
with Troy Baker. Like I think that was like I'm sure you did too. I got so many tweets of people being like, "Oh shit!" Like those are all the things I needed to hear at the end of a year, or like at the beginning of a year.
A big revelation we all had on that episode, thanks to Meryl and Troy, was I'm supposed to be happy.
Just like, yeah, you're supposed
Yeah,
to be happy.
Like-
'cause I was watching
not
that,
supposed to be
and
hard.
it reminded me, like I was watching. All I know him from is he plays Captain Cold in The Flash. He's like a psychologist, and he was saying that like people are too hard on themselves,
Yeah.
and you should treat yourself like you would treat a friend.
Right.
Be a friend to yourself. Like if a friend messes up with something, you don't yell at them. You're not like, you idiot. How did you mess that up? You
Right.
big dummy.
Yeah, you're probably like, oh, it's okay, dude. Like, don't worry
That's,
about
hey,
it.
don't
Yeah.
worry. Like you'll get over this. You can do it. It's like if you start treating yourself like a friend,
Yeah.
then that's how.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Carrie, start treating yourself like a friend. Because
You're a friend, Carrie.
You're such an amazing
Just
friend.
wear a Cole mask all day.
Yeah.
And anytime you're gonna be mean to yourself, you're like, what
look
are
in the
you
mirror and go,
doing to me,
Yeah.
Nicole?
When'd you get here?
Now, are you thinking it's like one of those like paper ones, or is it like can I
No,
get like
latex.
a rubber,
Yeah,
like
just like paper.
latex.
And then
Okay.
keep a few
Okay.
in case you rip it off.
Silicone.
like that?
I actually demand that you get a tattoo of Cole's face on your face.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Over it,
I'll get a tattoo of your face on my face.
Face off.
and then we'll kiss.
And we'll kiss. And it'll be, whoa, it'll be interesting.
6 layers of
Kiss.
Yes.
50 Shades of
Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
50 Shades of Kevin Bacon.
Whoa.
Thank you for bringing me on to talk
Oh,
about my
there it
new
is. Look
book.
at it. Look at it. Oh, don't move. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. No. Yeah. Oh, Cole,
Little
go.
to the other side?
Oh.
You look like every white dude ever.
Start a podcast.
Wow. Let's start over.
You guys look like you should be the CEO of a new tech company or something.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's
Truck
it's,
nuts.
Which, by the way, do you
What
guys
is the tech and truck nuts?
do you watch Silicon Valley? Any of you?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Me and Trevor are blasting through it.
So
We're
good.
Starting season 6
The
now.
middle out algorithm, if you haven't seen
I've-
it.
I've seen that
watch
clip.
it. It's just
So good.
so good. So
So
follow
no
up for me.
no cold items during sex, huh?
Nah, I love that that's what you went for.
Yeah. I was like, what should
Hot
we
items?
No?
I like room temperature. Why
Hey,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. You know.
know?
I don't think a lot of people want to be cold during
I don't want to
sex.
be cold. I like being bundled up. Like, whenever, because, okay, obviously, when you're having, for the most part, when you're having sex with a woman, you're a woman, you take turns.
Okay, fair.
Do things to one person, then you
Do I get a sheet of paper and a pen?
Yeah, write it down. I'll get a whiteboard.
Yeah.
Start writing it out. But usually, whenever it's my turn, I'm always like, I get bundled up first. I'm cold. I've been sweating. I've been working really hard. Now I'm just time to lay back and relax.
Do you think there's an
Snuggle.
application for a Snuggie in this situation?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So do you like bundle up but then like open up
Open up what? Our room?
the covers down there and like
Well, it's
just-
one
We're
big
both
bundle.
under the yeah, we're both under the
a
covers.
new like
Oh.
joint snuggie.
Yeah.
No, you're just in
Covers
bed. You
two
pull up the
people.
covers over both of us. You know,
Yeah.
all right.
keep it.
Yeah, I get cold very easily.
Yeah, I don't like being cold.
I'm always cold like at the start of sex and then I warm up very quickly,
Well, yeah.
but it's still just like oh, I'm taking my clothes off.
Oh yeah,
It's cold.
Y'all need to turn the heat on in your house.
it's
I should.
expensive, Carrie.
In this
All right.
workaday world.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
I was wondering if Barbara was gonna get got.
I always get got.
Barbara's gonna get got.
Uh-oh.
Don't you worry. Okay, and let's go. Do you ever dream of running away from your current life and starting over in a new place where no one knows you?
Yes.
Whoa, what? Which of the following senses do you find sexist? Sexiest.
Answer either.
Taste is so sexy.
Sight, smell, taste, hearing, or touch.
Touch.
Would you date someone who is always optimistic?
Yes.
Do you have a desire, even if it's secret, to take part in sexual activities involving bondage?
Yes.
Which of the following senses do you find the sexist?
Sexist. That first question. So yes and no with the whole like running away and starting a new
I was
life.
kind of surprised by that.
Yeah,
There
me
are-
too.
There are.
You got dope life.
Thank you. I again, I think it's like comes from like a mental health thing.
Sure.
It's just like there are some days where I'm like, I don't want to be me. I don't want to
that-
be
yeah.
doing this.
No,
I don't want to be living here. All that stuff. I would just keep Trevor. That would be the only thing I
We're
would
running away.
never give up.
Yeah. So you need to witness a murder or something. So you can start the program.
But I think it's just we talk about it on the show all the time, but there's like so much pressure and anxiety that comes with being in the public eye and having a career that so many people are paying attention to what you do and what you create and criticizing or celebrating in any kind of capacity. It's just overwhelming in a lot of ways.
Definitely.
And I was having this talk with someone over the weekend. I was just like, man, sometimes I wish I could have a job where I just like go in, do the job, and then go home. Like it's not something, because like we're lucky that we work at a place like this where you have so much flexibility and freedom and like creative flexibility as well. But that could be a little daunting sometime to be like,
Well, and it follows you home too.
yeah, and it's like your whole life.
Yeah.
So like working here and this job is my whole life, and I love it. But there are days where I'm like, I just want to disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another follow-up question on there. I feel I know Trevor well. Obviously, you know him much better than any of us. But I feel like maybe that's just the what he gives off. But every time I see Trevor, he always just seems so happy. And
Yeah.
is he an optimist? Would you say?
Both he and I think, are very optimistic.
Yeah.
I was hoping to hear like the door opens and it's just like, and he's just like, I'm not having it anymore.
Yeah.
That darn Michael.
I think we help each other.
Yeah.
So we always balance each other in that way where if I'm having a rough day, he's the optimistic one. If he's having a rough day, did I just say that?
No. Yeah. You go.
Okay, you good.
So like we basically
Yeah.
play the optimist for each other.
Ying and.
Bang.
I mean, if that's what you need to
Ruby.
balance, you know.
And no, Trevor, like, he's so positive. Like, and it's like, not always just like fake smile happy. He's always like, okay, if there's a problem, let's try to see what we can do. Like,
Yeah.
not wallow in it. Like, okay, let's figure out how we can do
Yeah.
to make it better. Let's get all the information.
Fake positivity is not helpful.
You seem like an optimist too. Maybe that's just I feel like
I
there's
tend to
certain
be.
people that I see who just always seem so happy, and you are always you're like the female Hannah McCarthy. I mean, you're the male Hannah McCarthy.
Whoa. No, I like, oh, thank you. I love Hannah. She's,
Well, we've known each other for 5 years.
Yep.
We've both been working here pretty much around the same amount of time. But every time I see you, you just seem so happy and so genuine. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a dark cloud, but hey, you
Yeah.
gotta have a
That's
little.
because you're emo.
Oh yeah, I'm always emo. I've been emo.
That roaring 20s.
Roaring
Roaring
20s,
20s.
baby.
we're going to a My Chemical Romance concert, so we're ready for the Roaring 20s.
Oh my God, when?
That's in
Is it here
Japan,
Austin?
right?
We're going in Japan, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Since they all tag along, but
Yeah.
can't do that.
I'm
mean,
so
you
jealous.
could. Yeah,
I guess I
I'm
could.
so
Yeah,
excited.
come on.
It's
come
like
on.
high school me is like ready to.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the group's like, oh, what outfits are we gonna wear? Like,
Yeah.
we need eyeliner. We need.
Oh, for sure. You need
Hair
some
straightener.
stripes.
Yeah.
If you don't do a video of your makeover for the My Chemical Romance concert, I
Yeah,
will be
make
very
an RT
disappointed
life
in
for
you.
us.
I'll
We'll
go.
put it up.
I'll go to my parents' house and find my old My Chemical Romance shirts and try and squeeze into one.
I was so excited for Black Friday because I got to go to Hot Topic and buy a bunch of wrestling and My Chemical Romance shirts.
Did you have an emo phase?
No, not really.
Were you like what?
Were there emos in Canada?
There were, yeah.
She went to Degrassi.
I had actually a lot of friends that were kind of emo-esque. No, I went through like a weird phase where I just like tried to figure out what fashion was throughout high school. But I did it in a way where I'm like, I saw someone wearing this in a magazine, so I'm gonna try it. And it's kind of like how my style has evolved now, where it's like kind of weird, but somehow works.
It's unique.
Because I was voted biggest trendsetter,
Oh.
which I don't know if that's an insult or not. I'm like, she's weird.
So wait,
good.
I mean, we'd bring up high school every once in a while, and I feel like it's been a while since we've done that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what these guys were like in high school.
Cole, what kind of person were you?
I was a big band kid.
Girl band nerd. What'd you play? Baritone,
Close. You were really close. French horn.
French horn.
Because my mom told me I was actually going to major in concert French horn until senior year, and I realized I hated practicing, and so I had to change all my
right.
plans immediately. Because I was like, oh, I hate practicing. I don't want to like. My private lesson teacher was very mad at me.
Yeah. And you're like, wait, so my life will just be practicing?
Yeah.
So you could have been Golgallion, professional French
Blower.
horn player, playing at
Professional
the
blower.
Philharmonic
Yeah.
Symphony.
I could have been.
I'm guessing you started watching anime in high school?
No, actually. Well,
Really?
I did a little bit.
Because you know so much about it that I would imagine that would have started
But
from an early age.
It was kind of me and my buddy as we were going into college. Like a guy was sort of introducing me to like manga and anime in high school, and I knew about like Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff, like the stuff that's super accessible.
That starter kid shit.
Yeah, yeah.
the gateway anime.
Gateway. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, the stuff that like
The Mary
you don't have
Jane.
to get a separate subscription or like back then you had to search online and like
Yeah.
try to find where can I watch this because
If it wasn't on Toonami,
it wasn't
it's hard
on
to
Toonami, then it
watch.
was all only fan subs.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but no, and then I went to college for a little bit, and then I actually started really getting into it when I transferred from my first college to my second college, and like I was living in Austin and going to school in San Marcos, and I didn't know anyone
Oh, wow.
in town, so I was like, well, this is what I do all day now. I play Borderlands and watch anime.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that sounds pretty nice though.
That sounds really nice.
gonna
Yeah.
lie, yeah.
But
It
I
was
imagine after a while,
Good
it's
for
like,
a month, not
Yeah.
12.
that's what I think about sometimes where I'm like, oh, it would be nice to have a job where you could work from home. But I'm like, then you wouldn't see anybody and you
Yeah.
get so lonely.
Well, it's hard when you're like your coworkers, like,
Yeah.
you know, you're just like, I mean, for us, I feel like a lot of our coworkers have become friends and family. And so
Yeah.
you have your social circle at work, which is nice. But, you know, I do have friends who are like, oh yeah, like I go to work and I don't really like, we'll do like a company happy hour like once every quarter, but
Sure.
I don't really talk to anyone.
It's
like, I
weird.
can't imagine that.
My parents, all of my parents retired this year.
How many you got?
4.
Hey, you know.
4 2 steps to birth.
Oh, actually.
Okay, never mind. Yeah,
Because
that's
when you
right.
did say all my parents, I was
Yeah.
just like, it's all two
It's
of
a
them?
new soap opera.
Yeah.
All My
Yeah.
Parents.
All my
They're
parents.
rebooting All in the Family. All my parents.
And it's like been interesting because I'm asking them like, what is their social life
Yeah.
like now? Because like you used to go to work every day and see
Right.
people, and they're like, oh well, now we have one day every week that we drive back to the office and go have lunch with the people we used to work with because they were like our family for
Aw.
40 years.
I
Yeah.
hope
Yeah.
that's us, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be us.
Drive back here, just be
Yeah.
like, hey, what's up? Let's
Yeah.
go to Torchy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely people that have worked here that don't work here anymore, and I still see them.
Oh, yeah,
with them
definitely.
and stuff. So it's like, yeah.
It's like if you're still in Austin, it's like we're all still gonna hang out.
I hope so. Never leave me.
Never.
What were you like in high school? Have we ever talked about that?
Nerdy as shit. I mean,
Yeah?
I went to no surprise. I went to a nerdy school. I went to like a magnet school, and it was
nerds.
all it was for nerds. It was all based on like communication. So like they taught us like Photoshop and how to make websites and stuff.
Oh, nice.
It was a really small school attached to a bigger school. So there was like 100 of us. And it was like no rules. There was like
The Outback.
literally the school was 2 hallways. It was an up like a first floor and a second floor, and that's it. So there's a lot of freedom. It basically I just learned how to cheat on tests really well. The whole school was like prepping you for college, and really all it did was teach us how to like cheat and circumvent the systems. Like that's all. Like every single one of us. That's all we did.
That'd be cool if there was a school that actually taught, like, here's how you're going to cheat. Like the instructor
Here's
is like,
crime school.
like bring in a Scantron that already has all the answers filled out.
Yeah.
And then swap it.
I
halfway
shit
through.
you not. They already gave me the degree. They can't take it. It's my only degree. We had a test coming up, and one of my friends stole the test ahead of time, used the textbook, answered all the questions, spread the answers out. My other friend had the answers. It was like a science class, so we were sitting at like tables like across from each other, and literally he sat across from me and just went A, C, D. The whole, like for just like 5 minutes straight, and just like every like fourth one I would just like get it wrong a little bit or something, and then I just sat there for 5 minutes to make it look like I was doing more work, and I turned it in. And
Oh
I was
my
just like-
God.
we're just like, yeah, that's just, yeah. But because
Stick
we
it to the
all-
man.
Yeah.
But because a lot of us like Alex, who's one of our lead modelers here, I met him there, and like we would also then all go to our friend Derek's house and make our own short films and make games and like do the stuff we wanted to do.
Yeah.
So you're still putting the work in somewhere
Yeah,
else.
like we like we've never not been like, hey, let's do stuff, you know, like
Well,
let's-
so much of college too is the connections you make there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
I know a ton of people. Like that's how like Chris and Aaron and
Yeah.
Zach Gainer and like all those guys met and started working together on stuff, and just like you guys met a bunch of people you work with to this day. You are from UT.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of connections.
Yeah.
Meet people.
Yeah.
Put yourself out there.
I
Work
didn't
with
meet-
people on
I
projects.
met one person in community college, and he gave me magic cards, and that was about it. But then I left.
And your life has been changed.
And that's the gift that keeps on giving.
It is.
Truly. Okay, you guys, that fly has been sitting there, and I've been waiting for this
Okay.
moment. It's been on the coffee pot.
You-
Oh no.
Fucking get it. I've been
You've
watching it.
got this.
It
Coffee
hasn't
pot.
moved. I'm
Okay.
so sorry if we break this
We're
Keurig.
seeing
I'll
this.
buy us
It's
another
worth
one.
it.
Seeing this
Live.
Oh, it moved, you bastard!
Oh, is it because you breathed on it?
I don't know. I was trying to
Now it's by Cole.
just fucking chill, fly.
back here.
I'm so sorry to
Fly,
everyone who's watching
come back,
the show.
Cole
Okay,
2.
you know what? I'll find it. I'll find it later.
Listen, if you're
God
listening to
damn
the
it.
audio-only version right now, it's a great time to go on YouTube and watch the...
One of the Coles is gonna die today.
One of them will die by
We don't know.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
Could be me.
Vote now.
Vote now.
Vote now.
Cole 1 or Cole 2? Which one's which, actually? No, it's maybe that fly.
Which one do I? Dang it. Which one do I?
I'm Cole too.
I'm cold. No, I'm cold too. I'm a fly buzzing around. Look at me. Look at me.
Look how many eyes.
Buzzing around.
Are you looking at him?
Look at him.
They're looking at you.
He's looking at you, kid.
Get out.
Aw.
Get off my
Got
side.
him.
All right, so we'll do a box of issues question, and then we'll do another one in the post show. And if you're not a first member, sign up so you can watch our post show and other
Watch it.
cool stuff on the Rooster Teeth website.
Do it.
I
Do it.
promise we will murder the fly on the post show.
Or
I don't-
Cole.
Live execution.
Someone will die on
Cole
today's post show.
or-
Cole
the
2
fly.
will die. Which one is it? Your votes will be in.
They will be locked in.
Yeah.
Locked in.
Yeah.
All right, so this question comes from M.
Ooh,
M.
not
What do you-
me.
Mysterious.
M.
Not me, I promise.
M for mysterious.
Mandark.
Hello, Always Open.
Hello.
I'm an 18-year-old girl who got into a long-distance relationship about 2 months ago. My boyfriend is the sweetest and nicest guy I've probably ever met. Probably. However, since we started dating, I can't help but feel like I'm being treated unfairly. I don't ask for much in a relationship because I believe my partner should be able to live their life and not have to worry about us 24/7. But with my boyfriend, it seems he's putting everything before us. It's almost impossible to get a text message back from him, and our conversations probably last only 3 to 5 minutes a day. There have also been other times where he would ignore me the whole day and the next day act like nothing happened. This only causes a negative response from me because I had bad anxiety, which he is aware of. The only times he actually seemed interested in talking to me throughout the day was on our 1-month anniversary and on my birthday. So it seems like he only gives effort on the days he feels like matter, but not on the days that actually do. I always try to check up on him and make sure he's okay, but I always feel like I must be annoying him or something for him to be acting like this. Our relationship is based on communication, and we don't even have that. I love my boyfriend, but I hate the feeling of always walking on eggshells with him and feeling like I'm giving more effort to keep us together than I'm getting back. What should I do in this situation? I want to see where this relationship goes, but at this point, I'm not even sure if it's worth it anymore.
That's deep.
Dump him.
Don't.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what vibe we were gonna go for. I think that's probably
Listen,
a
it's
safe.
2020.
If
All right.
you've already talked to him and been like, hey, look, like,
I think it's important.
I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not saying it's like, here's how I like to do relationships.
Here's what I need.
Here's what I need. And it's like what you were like the question earlier. Do you like somebody who says they love you or shows that they love you?
Right.
Yeah.
And like this is very much on your birthday, the anniversary, the important days, I love you. But if you want the kind of person who's constantly showing you, then
And I'm like, obviously, I don't know the whole situation. I also, it sounds like he's maybe he's not making some of the best choices right now. Maybe, yeah, texting constantly just isn't for him.
Sure.
And
Yep.
again, without knowing the whole situation, that's okay.
Right.
But if that's what that's what she needs, then maybe that's not.
and I
The
feel,
best fit.
I feel like that's also pretty necessary for a long distance relationship.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like, how quickly is this going to be a not long distance relationship? Is this
Well, at that
like,
point, it's you're getting a text from a person like once a day, and like having a 3 to 5 minute conversation when you're not with each other physically, like that's all you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
The city of Austin texts me more about my recycling than that guy texts me.
if you
they're very consistent.
if that's what you want out of the relationship, then if you've let him know already that like, and not like doesn't need to be in a malicious way or like in a
Yeah.
you're not in the wrong for saying, hey, this is what I'm looking for out of this.
Yeah.
And there are plenty
you sound
of
very mature, is what I would say too. Like
Yeah.
I think part of it is like, I think it takes us all of, and this is coming from a person that like, I'm just now getting to the point in my life where I'm starting to realize that like, oh, getting older does make you a little bit smarter.
Yeah.
Like I'm not done yet. There's people that are, there's people that are older than me and wiser than me. There's people younger than me, wiser
Wait,
than me.
28?
It's
28, yeah.
experience.
It's experience, but it takes. I think, it takes a long time to figure out how your actions affect people sometimes, and
Yeah.
to like realize that. And I think you sound like you've got
At 18.
yeah, like
Yeah.
that like
Like,
I
you
feel
got
like
it
you've
down.
Yeah, and maybe he just doesn't yet.
Well, it also seems like
And it's not your problem.
you're being very patient and very trying to be understanding of his wants and his needs, but he needs to be understanding and patient
Yeah.
with your wants and
It's
needs.
got to be. It's got to be equal.
2-way street. And like I've known couples before who've done the long distance thing, and like both people were very busy people, and like they were good. Like they got to talk to each other maybe like once every couple days, and they would see each other every couple months, and like that was good for them.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's other people, like it seems like you,
Yeah.
need more than that, and he doesn't.
Right.
So I feel like, especially with long distance, you need someone who's on the same page
Absolutely,
as you.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, I also understand, probably super tough to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys have been dating for 2 months. You're 18, and you might feel like this is the best person in the world, and like I'm so in love, but that's only going to take you so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after a while, if this is still the behavior that you're experiencing from him, it's going to be harder and harder to maintain a relationship with someone like that for
It's
you.
also
Being like, you learned so much out of like so much of what you want and like what's supposed to be right and what's supposed to feel right. Like,
Yeah.
And so you could take this as an experience and use that to like, in your next relationship, if you guys do end up breaking up, you can say like, okay, like this is what I know that I want out of a relationship.
Make yourself happy.
Did they say whether this was the relationship started before long distance or not?
No, she just mentions an 18-year-old girl who got into a long-distance relationship about 2 months ago.
So I didn't know if like they knew each other beforehand and like.
Yeah, because when she's talking, it sounds like they've been dating for longer, because she
Yeah.
says got into the long-distance relationship 2 months ago. So I don't know.
Maybe they've known each other.
Maybe
Yeah, and
Yeah.
And like
I also don't want to. I've said a couple things. I don't want to make it sound like I'm on his side either, but it's like maybe he's busy with school a lot, and like it's been difficult for him to like.
Yeah.
I think it's why like it sounds like I'm not sure if you have talked to him, but I think that would, if you talk to him and explain what you need, and he doesn't give it back, then
I will say there's like no worse feeling to have in a relationship than to feel like you're annoying someone.
yeah,
Right.
that's
That's
not-
like the worst.
She explained situations I've been in like long distance and sitting there and being like, oh no, did I annoy them? I sent them 2 text messages today.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh fuck, like
And
I
you should
ruined it. I
never,
messed it up.
you should never feel like that
Yeah.
in a relationship.
Yeah.
You should never feel like you're annoying someone, or like, oh, they haven't texted me all day, so I'm not going to message them because like I texted them first yesterday.
Right.
Like it should never be that game
Fuck. Sorry.
that you're
And
playing.
it's like you also need to realize yourself that you don't deserve that, and like be willing to cut ties, because like I've given people longer
wa-
chances than they
Hang on,
deserve.
Watch the birth of this moment. It's when Mariel.
Oh God!
Missed it.
Okay.
I saw that happen, and it still scared me.
Didn't.
But yes, sometimes you give people longer chances than what they deserve.
Yeah.
And I think it also, like you said, it comes with getting older, and it comes with like realizing, like, at this point in my life, I'm 27 years old, about to be 28, but I very much know what I want out of a relationship and
Sure.
like what I think I deserve and what I feel like I can give. And you just like learn that as you get older. And like when you're 18, obviously I think there's couples who meet when they're like 15 and they fall in love and they're in love and happy for the rest of their lives. And then there's couples who don't meet until they're like in their 40s and they do the
Yeah.
same thing. So like,
And it's crazy how quickly you can meet that person.
oh yeah.
Like it can be like you have no expectation, you go out one night and all of a sudden you found your life partner.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I almost have to just let it happen to you,
Make
not try to force it.
Yeah.
make yourself happy. That's what's important.
Yes. And oh shit, I should be happy.
Yeah.
That's what it is?
I'm supposed to be happy.
I'm supposed to be happy.
You're supposed to be happy.
Supposed to be happy.
Yeah.
So if you're not,
if you're not happy, you can get out of it.
yeah. Well, thank you guys.
Teach him
Thank
a
you
lesson.
for having
Yeah.
us.
Thanks for
exactly.
joining us. We still have a
thanks for
post show to do. Wish people could see more of you guys on.
Someone will die.
And before
Cole 1 or Cole 2.
before you guys go,
me.
check out fan service on the RT
Yes,
Animation
please.
channel. Check out Ruby Volume 7, which is airing right now on
Right
the
now
Rooster
we're
Teeth
getting close to the end of
website.
the season.
Almost in.
I'm so excited for y'all to see this.
You could sign up for a first membership free trial. Check it out. But it's also free to watch on roosterteeth.com. So if you
Yeah.
aren't already watching it, please do.
You,
It's wonderful.
You do not need a first membership if you just want to watch it.
Yeah.
If you want to support us, then you can watch it earlier.
Hey, and support us.
Yes,
And
and
shows
support
like
us.
this.
There you go.
Well, thank you guys. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Far away cheers.
Clink, clink,
Here,
click,
we'll
click,
do
click,
it. Double
click,
cheers.
clink, clink.
Boom.
Thank you for watching that episode of Always Open. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and click that bell so you get notified of more videos on the Rooster Teeth channel. And share this video with a friend. We would love to get more people watching the show and following along with you. So thank you.